Holland. Go home!
Welcome to US Movie Pulse, where Hollywood comes alive. From superhero madness to mind-blowing endings, we bring you the biggest movie reviews, theories, and cinematic experiences. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of Spider-Man. Brand New Day. What happens when the entire world forgets who Spider-Man really is? No friends, no Avengers, no Tony Stark technology, just Peter Parker, completely alone. And honestly, Spider-Man. Brand New Day might be the darkest and most emotional Spider-Man movie Marvel has ever made. Intro. Marvel finally brings Spider-Man back to his roots. Gone are the billion-dollar suits and Avengers-level support. This time, Peter Parker feels like a real street-level hero again, struggling to survive in a city that no longer remembers him. And that emotional reset gives this movie a completely different vibe from previous MCU Spider-Man films. Story. No major spoilers. After the events of No Way Home, Peter Parker starts a new life from absolute zero. Nobody remembers him, MJ doesn't know him, Ned doesn't know him, and the world moves on as if Peter Parker never existed. But while Peter tries to rebuild his life quietly, a new danger begins rising in New York. And this threat feels personal. The movie focuses heavily on loneliness, identity, sacrifice, and responsibility, which honestly feels very classic Spider-Man. At times, this movie almost feels more like a psychological drama than a superhero blockbuster. And surprisingly, that actually works. Action and visuals. The action scenes are incredible. Marvel finally gives Spider-Man more grounded and brutal combat sequences again. The swinging scenes through New York feel cinematic, emotional, and massive. And one particular nighttime chase sequence, absolutely insane. The camera work, music, and tension during those moments feel straight out of a high-budget thriller movie. This is probably the best Spider-Man has looked visually since No Way Home. Tom Holland performance. This is easily one of Tom Holland's strongest performances as Peter Parker. You can genuinely feel the pain, loneliness, and emotional exhaustion in his character. There are scenes where Peter isn't even fighting villains. He's fighting himself. And honestly, those emotional moments hit harder than some of the action scenes. Marvel finally allows Peter Parker to mature emotionally here, and it makes the character feel more human than ever before. The MCU connections. Now, without spoilers, yes, the movie definitely sets up bigger MCU events. There are subtle references, hidden details, and future possibilities that Marvel fans are going to obsess over online. And trust me, the ending is going to create a lot of theories. A little masala. But let's be honest for a second. Watching Peter Parker lose everything again hurts. This movie constantly reminds us that being Spider-Man is basically suffering with extra responsibility. And when the emotional scenes hit, they hit. There's one scene in particular where Peter realizes how alone he truly is. And honestly, that moment might break Marvel fans emotionally. Negatives. The movie isn't perfect. Some side characters needed more screen time, and a few MCU setup moments slightly interrupt the main emotional story. The pacing in the middle section can also feel slow for viewers expecting nonstop action. But thankfully, the emotional storytelling keeps the movie engaging throughout. Final verdict. Overall, Spider-Man. Brand New Day feels like a fresh start for Spider-Man in the MCU. It's darker, more emotional, more grounded, and surprisingly mature. The action is fantastic. Tom Holland delivers an excellent performance, and the emotional weight of the story makes this movie stand out from typical superhero films. If Marvel continues Spider-Man in this direction, the future of Spider-Man looks very exciting. I'd give Spider-Man Brand New Day a solid 8.5 out of 10. Outro. So what do you think about Spider-Man Brand New Day? Did Marvel finally bring Spider-Man back to his classic roots? And what do you think happens next in the MCU? Comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Hollywood movie reviews here on US Movie Pulse.